Hi, welcome back to another video. I'm back with another speed paint, and you'll never guess what it's from. It's another Zelda speed paint, because I've never done one of those on my channel actually. I haven't been uploading too much recently, just because I haven't been drawing too much, at least digitally. So I'm happy to be back with another video, and this drawing in particular took quite a while. I think I drew over the course of like 3 days, but that's completely intentional because I wanted to slow down kind of the drawing, not do something that felt too rushed. I also wanted to make it kind of as accurate as possible, and by that I mean really looking at the character's design and making sure it looks like who it's supposed to be. I'm drawing Zelda from Breath of the Wild, which I actually got recently, but I haven't been playing it too much because my brother keeps playing it and he's like almost done with the game, and I'm like, I haven't even gotten the first Divine Beast, but like whatever, it's fine. I have been playing A Link Between Worlds on my 3DS, which is the spiritual successor to A Link to the Past. It's really fun. I'm almost done, but I'm at the last dungeon, which is in Laurel Castle. It's really fun. Makes me want to play the original A Link to the Past. As you can see, I started with the character facing to the side because I wanted to try a side profile, but I am not that good at side profiles. It's something that I intend to work on. They're tricky because like you can make them look good, but it's just something's off. It just like everything's off. It's really hard to get it exactly like a good balance between realistic and like whatever stylistic choices one makes. So I decided later on to switch it to a 3/4 view. All those little silent princess flowers they're kind of fun to draw actually, and it took a little bit of time, but I did copy and paste a few of them, which is fine. That's fine, you know, it's fine. It's digital art, nothing matters. Anyway, there you can see I'm trying to fix the side profile to make it look a little bit better. It just didn't work out for me, so switching to a 3/4 view. Shout out to my friend Avery for suggesting that. It worked out way better than the side profile, I think. And I knew before starting this that the way I wanted to color it was for it to be really cool, kind of serene, I'd say. I wanted her to be kind of submerged in water also, which I had no idea how I was gonna do that because like you have to draw like the surface of the water and like where some parts come above the water. It's whack, but I knew that I wanted to have a lot of plants and water for sure. There I'm loosely sketching out what the colors are gonna look like. Then now I'm going into actually coloring it all. I had no idea if I wanted to make this more of a painting at first, to get a more like fantastical look, but I ended up going with just doing flat colors and then shading it like how I normally do with the watercolor brush, which I think looked pretty good. I think the biggest challenge for this was definitely making the water look good, which you'll see later on in the video, but also coloring the line art was difficult for some reason. That's always my least favorite part of the drawing process, is coloring in line art, because I usually do it all in one layer, which is kind of a bad habit. Really, it'd be easier if I just did it in separate layers so I could color it all and like not worry about coloring the wrong line. But yeah. Also, there were a lot of gaps in the coloring because the brush I used was like a fluffy brush instead of just a what's the word, like a smooth pen brush. So there were a lot of gaps where there wasn't color, so what I had to do is I went behind all the colored parts and I just used like a white brush to make everything look more solidified. I hope the colors don't look too bad. That's something I'm always afraid of, is like coloring stuff. And like, ugh, I don't know, colors are whack, dude. They're really weird. I added some little fairies, and they're actually the sprites. Not sprites, I don't know, the renders for the fairies from Breath of the Wild, which are like really cute green and pink little fairies. I was tempted to do blue fairies, but that would not be accurate to the game. I did kind of change up her design a bit. Obviously the hair's a bit longer, and then I added earrings too. But you know, I mean, I didn't stray too far from the source material. The source material. I have no idea what I'm talking about, by the way. I bring this up in every video. I have no idea what I'm talking about ever, at all. So do not take anything that I am saying as like advice or anything. Here I'm adding the water, and I'm deciding where the water meets the like where the objects emerge from the surface of the water and where it is submerged. Did I say that right? I have no idea. Anyway, I also added some like ripples, quote unquote, to show that there's a difference between what is underwater and what is above water. I added some waves. Not the best. I added some grass too on the sides to make it look more like it's in this dense pond area. Then I'm adding in the final lighting, some little like sparkly dust things, some grass in the water, and then I was pretty much done. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.